Dang, homie.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Syntell with Intel, and I'm here with the beautiful Mikel-Claire.
Hey, Syntell.
Hey, what's going on? SnowFall, episode 3. Let's get started.
Yatta!
Yeah.
So, I'm getting ready to drive my shift.
Have you seen Wanda?
Did you look on the other side of the bed?
Of course, she wasn't there.
Did you look on the other side of the bed?
We'll get restless.
She kept me dancing all night. I had to get some kind of rest.
Oh.
What the old man have to say?
So, he said it's about time to go to Elmina.
All right, man.
Chapter my man.
Thank you.
He's gained a little weight.
Yeah, I mean, eating good. You know, that's what happens when you get happy. You get a little thicker.
They got some good food, I bet.
That was a pretty good too. You made me lose back there.
All right, look. I'm looking for Wanda. And Darcy say you might know where she is. Take me.
You think she's expecting?
Oh, that would be amazing.
I just feel it. Like, either that or she's back on drugs. One of the two.
Oh, I hope not. Because I'm rooting for them.
I am too. What is this?
I have no idea. It feels authentic. I feel like, yeah.
Yeah, do they call it like a, I want to say a shanty?
I don't know.
No.
I'm loving the shots, though.
Oh yeah, it's a cultural experience.
Look at her thriving and glowing.
Love this for my grandma.
Oh, that's nice.
Right?
It is pretty.
That's nice.
Yes, and then look how it looks on.
I don't know. It might need to be for you.
And I found something for you.
You love that too.
She's over here shopping. The errors of the past must be corrected in order to reestablish the confidence of our people in our secure future. He's thinking about the past still.
Well, you know, you can't just run from your problems.
Oh no, I can't run from it.
You know, them problems are going to still persist. But at least hopefully he'll get some new perspective, right? That's the thing.
Well, the hard part is he has perspective, but nobody else around him does.
Right, but
Yeah.
you know, save what you can.
He
As
did.
much as you can.
He took her. But I know what you're saying.
And who knows, maybe he may, you know, what's called Franklin is like his best friend. You know, maybe he wants to try one more chance to try to save him.
Coconut.
Yes.
Still got them chucks out there. He got them crisp, clean white chucks and all that.
This is living.
Thank you.
Medasti.
Medasti. Okay.
I do not like coconut.
It's really good. Really good. So good.
He's gonna say they have to go back.
Lean.
Everything's moving so fast, you know?
Yeah. There's nothing back there for me.
That's true. Well, seemingly. But trouble.
I don't think so. Other than a grandma.
Look at how beautiful and free. And then here we can be whoever we want to be.
That's true too.
Yeah.
We're not back getting chased by cops or shot in the back by friends. Let's just stay here.
Real talk though.
No, Lee, you don't know.
But I have to think about it. I love it here too. I feel free. I trust me.
Right?
believe him.
Right?
Think about it. And I ain't never lied to you.
No, that's true though. He's always had her back
Trust me.
and been very real with her.
Yeah.
But guess what though?
We're here now.
Love
though.
it.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Those that survived could not remember their names, their gods' languages.
Everything erased.
But they did it and it was over with. And here I am. I was doing the same thing less than a month ago.
That's what I thought, yeah.
easier to escape slavery than to escape crack.
How so?
Yeah, she was on it.
Well, crack you do to yourself, and slavery kind of somebody else does to you, right? You make that choice. I think he's really the only one that's actually kind of thinking about the effect of what he's done has on the community or other people.
Well, yeah, in this, as far as our main characters are concerned, yeah.
I gotta go back to get my money and set up some kind of system anyway.
They just want to destroy us, Lee. They want us in jail. They want to kill us.
I think if he goes back, he's not gonna make it back here. I don't think he will.
Then where does that leave me?
Just let it stay. Go back, tighten up what you got to do at home. Man, we got a whole lot of episode of Ghana. I'm loving this.
It is beautiful.
Oh, they're going to look at them.
Yeah, they're tying the knot. What a beautiful place to have a wedding.
Right?
There's beautiful people, beautiful surroundings.
Look at him. Looking good. Both of them.
I love you.
He's not going to make it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it back. You know, anything like this is like a final goodbye.
It is.
Yeah.
Make a way. Some people to break away, you know?
Will you be in danger?
They ain't killed me yet.
Oh my gosh. He's given all the tropes, right?
Yeah.
Because there was so much wealth. They slaughtered anyone who tried to stop them. They fought in wars to keep the gold in their pocket.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is. Makes you not even want to go back to the LA story for a hot second. Let's just stay in Ghana a little bit longer.
Stay in the peace and calm.
Yeah.
Primitive as shit out there. Bones in their noses and like that?
No.
Nah. Ghana was once.
Oh my gosh. See the difference? It came back to some madness. That's why they should have just stayed. Oh. What is happening?
New Jack City up in his bed, boy. Hey.
What any of that got to do with Dion? Could have been because Kane's guys killed Big D cousin at the barbershop.
Goodness gracious. Everybody
Kane
is.
people.
Everything is just going left.
Yeah. Well, it's been left.
Yeah, but I mean. Ooh,
Dang.
they showed that? Chaos. Golly.
So you saying Franklin almost killed Dion at what, Phillips? Look, man, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, they say Franklin hate D.
I believe that.
Lee,
Yeah.
I gotta go. I appreciate it.
Like, what do you do with all of that information?
That's what he's trying to process right now.
I know.
Like, how can I help? Is it even possible?
That's what I'm saying. It's tough.
It don't make no sense.
Never did, Lee.
Very true.
Women like me.
I'm gonna go talk to Dion and
Ooh,
figure out what's happening.
not a good idea. Oh, goodness. The mother is back
All
in full
three
effect.
of them together now. This should be interesting.
Y'all two
Like
look
his
like you're
jacket.
having fun.
Yeah, we're having a great time.
Glad to hear it. So, take it that means we all set.
I like the framing. Yeah.
Because she's in the picture.
Good.
One more thing, Ofis. Thank you for bringing this beautiful creature back into my life.
Don't trust it. I told you.
Right. Lost track of time.
How do you lose track of time when you're doing an exchange?
Also about to be the, about to mess it all up for everybody.
Why?
We're going to Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Tomorrow. For how long?
I don't know, a day, maybe 2.
What's happening during that time frame?
I don't know. I mean, I know he gave it over to him, but
I mean, he still has some privileges.
no, I know that, but you know, it's still very dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, but it was always dangerous.
Yeah,
it's never
you're
not
right.
been dangerous.
You're
there.
right. You're right.
Nah, I'm good.
I like his Dior
As long as
tracksuit
you
though.
stay in your lane, we cool, bro.
Mm.
I believe that though.
Yeah. For now.
Yeah.
For now.
Well, I mean, if he's in his lane, but
You
he's
stay in your lane.
he's not there to be in his lane.
We're gonna want to move on Teddy's warehouse in the next few days. So make sure you make it back from Costa Rica. You hear me?
Right?
Uh-oh. KGB. Everybody spying on everybody.
Yep. Yep.
Everybody.
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 Everybody. Somebody's nervous.
A little bit.
Relax. Wheels down in 20 minutes.
Relax. We're going to Costa Rica. I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, and how do you relax with wheels going down in 20 minutes? I'd be even more nervous. So now we were in Ghana. Now we're going to be in Costa Rica.
Yeah. With a bunch of real ones. You're talking about relax. Dog, everybody in there has an M16.
Las 2 de la tarde llega un cargamento al puerto de Golfito que habrá que descargar.
Our objective is to secure that cargo, and if attacked,
No, she's not going to let her in.
Wanda?
Oh, no.
You look good.
Well, you remember Wanda's history.
Thank you.
Of course I do.
Can I come in?
Yeah, I understand.
What do you want?
Exactly.
Where are my rose-colored pearls?
I don't know. That was a long time ago, Grandma. When I was on the rock, I gave that up.
Like you did them pearls.
Dang.
You should have thought about that before you robbed me and hit me and cursed me before God.
Oh, my goodness.
But I bet you dollars to donuts that they's got blood on the hem.
Can I at least leave my gift?
I'm going to close this door.
Don't
And
ever
if you
come
want to
back.
leave it on the knob, you can do that.
Just because you have these awakenings, the path of destruction that you left behind you, people still deal with that fallout.
Well, and the thing is, you don't, like, she's obviously never made amends for it. And then just to show up and assume without having any kind of conversation.
Yeah. I thought the conversation went well. It was respectful.
Yeah.
From the grandma's perspective.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can't trust you. Your actions have shown me that you are this type of person.
And you're not even having a conversation about
Yeah.
it. You haven't apologized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't think she was coming.
Yeah, me neither. Hey, mama.
Hi, baby.
Oh, yeah, she ain't finna miss that big piece of information.
Thanks for coming.
There it is. Everything you've been fighting for.
She said it like it was whatever.
I mean, the cost, though.
Yeah.
They know him?
Probably. Maybe not. Maybe
Yeah.
they've been gone for so long.
Yeah.
They got new staff.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It just seems odd that they would just let him in there. Walking up like that with all the beef that's going on right now.
Maybe they do. I don't know.
Appreciate y'all seeing me.
Oh, okay.
I use this as a passport. The man who gave me this said it belonged to a chief, and that was his wife's face, so it just made me think of y'all.
Thank you, Leon.
Oh my gosh, Louis.
And I don't think you want to hear what I gotta say.
Don't say it, nigga.
Jerome, if you was in my shoes, what would you do? I can't just sit back and let this shit happen.
Sure you can.
Okay, I understand that, but if you kill Franklin or Franklin kill you, that'll destroy Sissy and the whole fucking family.
Fuck it got to do with you.
Wow.
You ain't family.
Wow.
He used you the same way that he used us. Got you out here catching bodies. And then because you kill a goddamn kid, now you see the light.
Wow.
You want to make peace.
He's changed a lot this season.
Oh, yeah.
Forgive and forget. Get the fuck out of here, little nigga.
Oh my gosh.
Take that dumb shit with you.
Oh.
This is yours. You can do whatever you want with it.
I mean, both of them are trying to, you go someplace and you change and then you come back home and everybody's still the same. It's going to be some.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I was like, why go?
But, it's an obligation and a duty, a sense of purpose to yourself, your family, your community, the people you love.
He could have done that from afar. I'm with his girl on that one. I'm with Wanda on that one.
Reckon I'll go my way. You go yours.
Así nomás.
Uh-oh, here we go.
It's the real ones.
Yep.
Green light.
Up. Yeah.
He really put his hat on backwards. Like he was like...
Gotta get ready for that scope.
Right? I'm like, what you doing? Dang, homie. Gustavo is a hardcore.
You good?
He literally walked out there like it was nothing and trusted that everybody was going to be a good shot.
He's seen a lot.
Oh.
All right, collect everything you can. 5 minutes. We're out of here.
Wow. That was ruthless.
Yeah. Get nothing. Huh?
Let's do it.
All that for no reason.
What, a battery?
I can't see. No. No.
No, bolts.
Probably a specific bolt. What if it was a bomb and this dude is over here doing all kinds? It's probably something that's written on in there. Yeah.
But you kind of knew that from the go, though, I thought.
Yeah. Oh,
What's up, Lee?
snap.
What's up? Come on in.
Everywhere he go.
Yeah. But he's so used to it. You see, he just kind of... That's so crazy how this is
Wish
just
he was
like...
back there by now.
The next... Like, just like a day for
It
them.
was so different.
Yeah.
Couple weeks in.
I love this shot. Everything's fragmented and broken. Yeah. Yeah. It was real.
Yeah.
You hear me? Yeah.
Whoever directed this episode is killing it.
Like, they're getting all the notes,
Yes.
all the tones.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
they killed it.
Yes, Walter Mosley was the writer. No wonder. All right, so that is going to conclude our reaction. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you want to see the full-blown, uncut, unfiltered version, please check out the Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. It's an easy way to become a member and catch some of the other previous projects that we have as well. Just a heads up though, you are going to need your own subscription for whatever platform that you will be watching any of these projects from, and you will be watching it picture in picture. So that means you'll have your video on one screen and then you'll have our reaction on the other. Don't worry, there'll be a very small little screen at the bottom to help sync it up so that, we can all be watching it together and be, hanging out with some of your favorite internet pals. Now that we're done with that, let's get to the review. All right, so episode 3, three. Yeah, episode 3. Oh my gosh.
It feels like episode 7 or 8 because so much has happened.
Yeah.
But this, I loved this episode. Like I said, the directing, as far as like the camera angle choices, the frames, the lighting, the everything about the music, everything about this episode, I absolutely adored. I think it's actually one of my favorite in terms of that.
Yeah, I will say this, as far as the directing style and the way that the creator put their vision onto the screen, it was really top notch and legendary. I think the thing I appreciated the most was that we got a chance to spend what I think is a considerably significant amount of time in Ghana. I thought it was going to be initially, we'd hop into Ghana, see them, and they just hop on the plane, head like right back and maybe catch like a cool little sunset. But we got a chance to, almost feel and smell visually what it is to be there, to see all these beautiful people that look like you, to walk the streets, to see the food, to talk to some of the vendors, to talk to some of the people that have actually been there, at in ceremony with them getting hitched and married, making you grounded a little bit more when taking you to one of the places where they held all of the slaves before the Middle Passage, and giving a brief history of why that is significant and atoning for the things that you have done. I think that's a big theme for Leon is atonement, and also with his girl too, because she has some things that we got a chance to see that she has to atone for as well when she meets her grandmother. Anything else you picked up on?
Well, I thought it was really cool because as far as like them being in Ghana, it's like at first we see like how it is, like as far as like abundance and beauty and peace and community and all of these things. But then, we go and we learn about the slave trade. Well, we know about the slave trade, but I'm just saying they learn about the slave trade and what it looked like, how it looked for, Africa, right? And Ghana in particular. And then he was able to associate all of that with his life back in LA and then in the States. And I just liked the comparison that they did. Yeah. I liked that Leon was able to look at it, what it did for him as far as his journey of life and atonement and all of that. Yeah. So I just thought that was really a beautiful way to connect the two.
Yeah, the actor that plays Leon, Isaiah John, he's doing a really good job of like subtleties within the character. I believe his growth. Nothing about him feels like a child anymore. We had multiple seasons where he just feels like a dumb kid making dumb decisions, or just making decisions based off of his environment.
Yes, that's accurate.
This seems more like a man who knows that he has a thing to do, an objective to complete, a way to better himself as a man, human being, pillar of his community, if you will. And he's taking these strides to be like, okay, now that I feel like I have a type of responsibility, not only to myself and my newfound family, but maybe to where I come from as well. So he's taking this trip back to the States, where it's like no man's land. It is a full-blown war zone. And he is actually taking a look at his environment from the same eyes from many of us who have never grown up in those type of situations, never grew up in the hood, never grew up, during the crack era epidemic, and seeing what this does to people and seeing how it destroys communities. We came in there with all of this prior knowledge, and we're like voyeurs into this world. And it's like the first time that I think Leon is actually taking that kind of outlook of looking into his own community in the same way, like, oh, wow, this really is crazy, because he's gaining perspective. He's gaining perspective of how a community, a country, a city can make mistakes, bounce back, recover, and then, find itself. So he's taking kind of those same principles. And I love that there isn't like this grand welcoming for him to be here. I think that's important for the storytelling, that there's been resistance at every point. Big resistance when you met Unc. Big resistance when he meets his best friend. Big resistance when, he sees the person that he passed the throne on to. It's like, no, you're almost not welcomed here anymore. Like, you can be here, stay in your lane, but you're not us anymore. And
well, he left. I mean, and he gave it all up, passed it on, did all these things. He doesn't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, he made that decision to leave. So I don't feel like, in that situation that everybody's gonna be like, oh, come on back in and, take back over, or, join the family, or, you know what I mean? So I feel like they were very real with him, especially Franklin is like, if you're going to stay here, you got to choose a side, because this is what it is right now.
Right.
So I like that they're very open and honest about things.
I also thought the scene with Wanda talking to her grandmother was really important. It was heartbreaking, because even though you've changed, you still have to atone, and she hadn't, with her grandmother. And her grandmother's like, you can keep all that stuff outside. I don't trust you, go on about your business kind of thing. So that's the other thing about growth. I think that sometimes when you outgrow certain circles and then you come back to those circles, you might be just looked at kind of differently, or you just don't connect in the same way. But for her, it's not just outgrowing her circle. She burned bridges and outgrew circles. She did both. She did a double doozy. And you just can't come home sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think that she's necessarily outgrown her grandmother. I just think that she's done things in the past, obviously, and just not been accountable for them.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, even if she was, she didn't apologize for it. You know what I mean? She's just kind of like, well, that was the past. But like you said previously, just because something is in the past doesn't mean that people weren't affected by it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like one of those things where, okay, that's all good and wonderful for you, but you know, I still think of you as the person that stole my pearls. You know what I mean? And you're coming bringing me a necklace, and I'm like, you know, so I just feel like she obviously just never had apparently any kind of conversation with her grandma about what happened, and I'm sure that's very painful, you know, for her grandmother as well.
Yeah. There's an interesting character for me, and that is Avi, because Avi is the wild one. He's the one that actually got everybody into the game. But there's a interesting kind of wisdom about him, especially with the conversations that he had with Leon when it came to explaining the plight of the Jews. But yet he's still in this position. Avi's was pigeonholed into a spot that he couldn't leave. You know, he's so deep into the game he can't leave. But I think there was a hint of wisdom in him enough to recognize his situation and still maybe pass a couple of jewels off to Leon. And then, of course, his unfortunate demise. Like, even if you know what's going on, you know, the game will still get you.
Oh, yeah, because sometimes, I mean, you're like you said, you're just in it. And there's no real way for a lot of people to get out. Right. So, I mean, regardless, if you know the consequences, just like Leon going back, like he knows that he's not going to be well received. He knows that him saying, hey, let's all just, you know, hold hands and sing Kumbaya is not going to work. But he's still, you know, he's still there. But, you know, you just kind of know how the game works, and then you just decide whether or not to play it. And then once you do, it's hard to not roll the dice. See what I did there? Gave it a whole little analogy.
I see what you did. But then that also brings in my last character that I want to talk about regarding like they're back against the wall and there's nothing that you can do, even though you are fully aware of what's going on. And that is Oso knows what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, Oso probably
Gustavo.
Yeah. Gustavo knows. You know, he sees the angles, he sees how he's being manipulated and used, and he also is well aware that it's probably not going to end well for him. That's why he's asking these questions. That's why he's nervous. That's why he had that conversation with Teddy and was like, "Yo, so when this is all said and done, what does that mean with us?"
Yeah.
And Teddy kind of like nonchalantly was like, "We go our separate ways." But Oso's not stupid. He's
well, because Teddy has some he doesn't have the organization behind him, but he was a part of the organization, so they kind of are a little probably more lenient with him. Whereas Gustavo is just Gustavo. He's not a part of an organization. He's just working for somebody.
Yeah. So I guess that's a good place to kind of like stick a pin in this. It's going to be a hell of a ride.
Yes.
We're only on episode 3, and we can kind of see the lines have been drawn in the sand. We're seeing the peacemakers try to, you know, say their piece before all hell breaks loose. You mentioned or hinted to the fact that it's probably not going to end well for Leon and Wanda because, you know, a typical Hollywood trope is, you know, you get married, you get hitched, have a baby, whatever
say
it is.
Goodbye, go to college, make a plan.
Yeah, Hollywood scriptwriters be like, nah, bro, that's not going to end like this. I don't know if Leon's going to catch it. I think Wanda may be it. I think Wanda may catch it.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right. Hey, thank you so much for being a part of this conversation. If you haven't, get subscribe to the channel. Yeah, what are you doing? Hit that subscription button. And of course, check out Mikel-Claire's channel.
Snooty Vegans, Lock Lifestyle Journey, Vegan Lifestyle, Life as We Know It. I got that all crazy and mixed up, but you know where it is. Snooty Vegans, link in description.
Yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, link in description. We will catch you in the next episode. All right, peace.